Yo, King Earner coming to y'all live and direct. So, we got this individual who feel as though he can give out names and different descriptions to what a rat is. And I'm going to tell you this. If you corroborate it, you're a rat. If you took a 5K1, you're a rat. Pleading out, when I say pleading out like you, Your Honor, I've done what I've done. Come on. I don't know nothing, nobody else. It's hard to, and I understand those plea outs when it's just one individual. I don't understand them when it's 10 people because you got to make some type of understanding with that. If I get arrested with 10 people, I want to go around with them 10, 20 people and at least get in contact with their families or something. Yo, what we doing? When I say what we doing, we already know we standing tall, but are we all pleading out together at once? Or are we all pleading out, separately? Because a person could plead out and it could be kind of like being smart. Like, man, I ain't got time for it. I'm pleading out. And leave your man in a bad situation. Because it's like, if you was with your man and you plead out and your man like, yo, I'm going to trial, somehow, somewhere or another, it kind of bothers me. Like, but I'm not saying that's telling either. I'm just saying that would bother me if I'm on a case with individuals and everybody start pleading out and no one told, we didn't sit around and talk about it with our lawyers or what we're going to do. It's just weird for you to do that, but that's not telling. But the guy DaVinci says this. This is what he says. He says that he cooperated and he had a safety valve. Now, not every safety valve is honorable. I heard a few of them before. So you have some safety valves that individuals never done a crime, or if they did, it was like no violence or whatever. And a lot of them be having 5K1s. But just a plain safety valve, from my understanding, that's not any type of, 5K1 or anything of that nature. A 5K1 is cooperating with them. So when Bleu DaVinci says, I wasn't a rat, I never snitched on nobody, he got to show that. See, that's what we do in the yard. You know what I mean? You got to show that. Me, I'm the type of individual where everything was with me wherever I want to. Whatever compound I was on, it was like, here, take that and get out my face. Read all day and give me yours so I can read all day. At the end of the day, DaVinci, you told, man. You told on something. I don't know what you told on, but for Big Meech to actually come out and say it, Big Meech, let me give you an understanding of Big Meech right now. He's doing a lot of time, but he's getting a lot of understanding of a lot of different things. I'm pretty sure he's invested in trying to do something right. I'm turn that light off. Try to do something right in reference to it, positive things going on in his life. He don't want to do nothing negative no more. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do something negative? Don't nobody want to get caught up into what I could say negativity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to, fake it. When you get a 5K1 and you go home, those individuals seem like they love. When I say they love it, they love trouble. They be out in the halfway house. You hear them on the phone. That's how the rats do. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, because they think is they want to show people they got money. Yeah, or they getting some money, or they about to get it. Yo, what's going on? Yeah, okay, all right. When as soon as I make the pass, telling from the rip though, because whoever's gonna give it to him, whoever's dumb enough to deal with this individual, is gonna put themselves in a bad position. So at the end of the day, DaVinci, there is no fixing up you cooperating. Anyone, if you ever pled out, don't say you cooperated. You dig what I'm saying? The word in the feds doesn't mean just one individual pleading guilty to what they done. That's not what it is. You're not going to get a 5K1 if you say, I done what I done. Go to court, Yana, blah, 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 okay. Bang, sentencing, bang. A lot of dudes do that in the feds that's been in the feds. They know better. They be like, you know what? Ain't no use to me even battling with these dudes. We already know what they got. Boom, I'm going to plead out to it. But if you got more than one co-defendant, again, I would appreciate it if you would talk to them individuals before you start making decisions of just pleading out. It doesn't make sense to me. It has no never mind. It's like, it's wrong to do because if I kick it with you, I kick it with you. And we all right, we got love for one another. I'm not going to do a crime with you. And then as soon as before we get in the court, I'm like, my lawyer told me this, man. And you like, all right, well, no. Listen, we got to come to some type of agreement, man. What we both going to do if we're in the same crime together? If we're not, and one be like, yo, well, we're going to trial then, baby. I don't care how you look at it. We're going to trial. Look at it like this. Trial keeps your rights. When you're not guilty, especially, it keeps your rights and the truth will come out and it sets you free. But there is no, plea out agreement and you like, I done it. This is me by myself. They're going to give you 3-point reduction system. That's for you just saying, I plead guilty. Almost everybody that plead guilty in the feds get a 3-point reduction. And guess what? If they done it right in time. But guess what? At the end of the day, even if you wait till the last minute to, I know because I had a suppression hearing. And I knew in the suppression hearing, I thought I was going to beat it. Case came out, California versus Hadari in 2007. That case showed that I'm not supposed to run with guns and drugs and have it all around me and just be running out the vehicle with it. You can't do that. You can't be driving and be legal, right? And jump out, run from the police. If you know your rights, keep the stuff on you there. Boom. Guess what I would have been? They would have had to let me go. But because I ran with the gun and the drugs on me, what ends up happening is it put me in a position where I raised a suspicion. So that's California versus Hadari. So when I lost my suppression, I was like, man, come on, man, I ain't got time for this. The district attorney looked over to the table. He said, well, let him know we're going for 240 months. We're enhancing that plea if he plead guilty, unless he take our plea agreement. And their plea agreement was weird. Their plea agreement said that if I pled out to them, I keep my supervision open, along with if I know anything that has to do with anybody. I don't see barely. I can't see, let alone my tongue is messed up. I can't talk, you see? So that's what ended up happening with that situation. It wasn't a situation where I had co-defendants. I have never had, honestly, I have not, except for juvenile facilities, I had one time I had co-defendants in my whole life. I have never been arrested with nobody in my life, ever, ever. And anybody that they ever ask me about, I go speak on no English because I don't. How can I tell you about something I don't know about? I don't know. But DaVinci's a liar. He's a fraud. I look at him as an individual who's a pure rat because he's making an excuse for it and he's doing it in front of children. I'm pretty sure somebody looks up to him and they're going to be thinking that it's okay to corroborate. So when the feds come in them and say, hey, I want you to corroborate, some of them may look at it as, oh, all right, I'm pleading guilty by myself. No, corroborating means the things they got in front of you, what you know about that, and what you know about that. And every individual that corroborates that's a rat, not every last one of them sign paperwork or be on paperwork. That's the new thing now, and the Fed's not dumb. And the PSIs is not even in the federal jails. I had got them in mind, but the federal jails don't even want them. But you could get it in. If you really want it, you could get it in. You could sneak it in. You know what I'm saying? You could figure it out. You'll sneak anything else in if it came to some coins. So you'll sneak that in too if you want to keep your honor intact. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Like I said, Big Meech is in a predominantly vicious prisons. He was in Limelight. That ain't like no jail that, somebody that's a scary individual going to be at, nor a rat, nor a liar. The man ain't no liar. The man said DaVinci's a rat, Bleu DaVinci's a rat, and I agree, he's a rat. King Earner live and direct.